Hey, we're down the river, Babine River, Tesley, the Williams camp. Hey, they doing fish right now, the children. Hey, most of them are doing cleanup, and their cutting table they did this morning, and it's been hanging all day. It's been hanging all day, and everybody is busy. And Mom caught 65 this morning, 65 salmon. They're cutting it right now, and right at the end of the net, this big fella showed up. Big spring salmon. It's about 50 pounder, and we threw the net in the rain last night. We didn't expect to catch that much, but it was a good catch. And some of the children are cleaning up cabins. She's a cook. Her job is to keep the house clean. And this is my baby. She's the house cleaner. Her duty is to cook for us and clean the hot cabin. Okay? And right now we just finished a good dessert and some fish heads and stuff like that. And she's boiling water right now for her dishes. And that's one of my babies. She's assigned to clean house. Mom jarred up like about 7 cases all at once, sitting in the corner right now. I put it all in the box this morning, and that's what's happening in this camp. Children are learning how to adapt to our tradition, to learn their tradition. This is what it takes. Generator back there, outhouse. We're building a new storage shed, and the dog wants to play again. He's got a stick and he's trying to help. That, give me that. Hey! You got a hook on it. And everybody's cutting fish. All the scrap goes in those bins, eh? You don't just throw them away anywhere on the ground, otherwise the bear will attack you at night. And here's Jamal doing jacquettes. He's a jacquettes expert, eh? He's a good quedder, that one. And look at Charisse, eh? My granddaughter, helping mommy right on her right side, eh? And mommy and Katie, she's an expert now.
Took one day.
And Warren, he's assaulting all the strips, eh? He loves strips in the winter, this guy. All of them do. And that's what they do here in camp. These kids are learning their tradition. What needs to be done, what they need to learn ahead of them. And that's what's going on. I'm hoping that this video will inspire some other families to do the same. And you know, one day this river will be full again with our children doing their winter supply of fishing. And the smokehouse, there's a campfire outside. Campfire is going outside. And the smokehouse, yeah, it's got a light on it. And look at all the fish hanging. Okay? Mom's got strips everywhere. Strips down the bottom. Jacquettes hanging everywhere. Bit hanging everywhere. It's full. This whole smokehouse is just loaded. The trays are loaded back there with strips. All these trays. It's full everywhere. See? Strips. Nothing but strips everywhere. And that's what we do for the kids in the wintertime. It's full, half smoke hanging. That's what they're cutting right now, half smoke. And that'll be in here for the night. And tomorrow we're going home and we're going to be wrapping. I don't know what to do about these strips. Mom says we'll hang them at home, but I think maybe we should Just leave them hanging and come back every day and start the fire and stuff like that. That'd be a good idea. The fans are going, eh? Making sure that they dry real fast as we can. Because we live right by the river and there's lots of humid here. All day of dry and stuff, and then it turns really wet in the evening again. So that's what's bad about living by the river with the smokehouse. And hopefully, hopefully, everybody will see this video and see what LBN children are doing during the pandemic. They got nothing else to do but come to the camp and learn their tradition away from everybody. We don't need to be separate right here. We're all family, but we're away from people. And that's what's good about it. And we're going to set a net again tonight to take home fresh tomorrow morning. And it's beautiful. It's been raining every day. And that crazy puppy's handling a stick with a hook on it. He's going to be sorry pretty soon. Huh? I don't want to throw it for you. And here's my my storage shed. I got metal sidings for it. I don't even have time to work on it because we're busy doing fish. And a new outhouse over there. We're building a new outhouse too, eh? Kids' trampoline put to the side. All my junk is covered with tarp, pending my see where I get with my storage shed. But nothing valuable here, just camping equipment over the years I collected. And that's my granddaughter. She loves to talk. She's learning quite a bit. She's already learned how to cut fish with grandma, and she's an expert at it. All the kids are enjoying it. They just like my kids. When they all came down, they did the same thing. 1 year, 4 years ago, we did 1,500 fish, and all the children went home with about 250. Half smoked and canned salmon and a bunch of strips. And here's the teacher. That's a teacher. And it's been raining all summer. Nevertheless, we're down here, you know, beautiful evening tonight, right at the very end of the day. The clouds are starting to scatter and a beautiful sunset, I hope. And the dog over there, he eats. And that's how it looks up to the north, eh? Dark. But over to the south, it starts clearing up, eh? The sun is starting to show. Here's the Jaquette specialist. That's Jamal Williams is hanging up some fish bellies. In our language, they call it Jaquettes. And that there, if you eat it regularly all winter, gives you a lot of protein, eh? Hey men, this is what you're supposed to be chewing on. Eh? If you're a little bit older and you need to get active, eh? This is the best stuff for it. Eh? A young man like that, he eats that. Can you imagine what they can accomplish? Eh? Jaquette specialist. And right there, the teacher. Teacher! Teacher! And our campfire is going, and we can't even sit by the campfire for all the rain, but we burn campfire anyways because there's lots of grizzlies. Today I seen a grizzly, or yesterday I seen a grizzly bear down at the fence, and his name is Jarak because my grandson was with me last year and made friends with him and called him Jarak. He's a lonely male. He's about 3 years old. He's starting to be wise now. He stays away from us, but he recognized us day before yesterday when we were picking up fish at the fence, and he looked twice. He stood up, ran, he stood up again and ran into the bush and looking at us in the bush. and that was Giraffe. We called his name Giraffe. And every now and then she has to jump on the trampoline. She's got so much energy. She works all day. Yeah, she's a hard-working little girl, and she helps Grandma, and she helps me, she helps everybody. Never run out of energy. Just steady going. Eh? Tall little girl. Charisse, her name, my granddaughter. And that's the end. Here's. I hope this has been a good video for people to see, and for the Lake Babine Nation. All of us, we do this. Lake Babine, we prepare winter supply at this time of year. Right now, the salmon fishing is at its prime. Look at the beautiful fish, eh? They're all silver, and it's too bad we have to go home tomorrow. We were very busy with other members of the family were here. They just left yesterday, so we're down to a skeleton crew today. We're going home, and the net is hanging to dry, and we're going to throw the net in about 45 minutes to catch some more of these. Hopefully we get about 2 more of these ones, these big giant monsters. And these are just sockeye salmon. We caught 65 of them this morning. One little net, it's about a 60-foot net in the river. Catches quite a bit. Awesome. Here's my baby, the housekeeper, taking time out to feed the puppies, and look at all them fish. And that little duck out there, you see that little duck? He's been bugging the dog all day, eh? Going wah, 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 and goes like that. There's no wahing in this camp, but that's what he's been doing all day, eh? Little duck bugging the dog. Big trout in here, eh? We've been throwing fish eggs in at the end of the dock, and there's like every cast you'll catch a big trout. That's where it is right now. Here's my beauty, the house cleaner. She's my beauty. She's baby girl. I love her. And the dog is chewing on a stick for something to do. And that'll be the end of the day. I gotta get busy, and I gotta hang this net. This one's still wet, just got out of the water. And maybe tidy up the camp for the evening, and spend some time with the family indoors, because today it looks like we'll be finished early. For the last 3 or 4 days we've been working right into midnight, canning and cutting fish. Mom's been cutting steady. And the other member, my sister, was down here, and I had to help her out with fish. She got lucky and she went home with about 300-400 fish, some half smoked, and that's Babine River, way down there. That's where we are, Babine River. This is the beginning of the river. And that gaffer, look at my gaffer. He's here year around. He's gaffing. He's been keeping the camp at bay while we're gone, eh? See, that's our gaffer. He's looking for fish in the water. Stands there all year round, eh? The old gaffer. And down the river, he's standing on the riverbank right now, looking for a big spring salmon like the one we caught this morning. And that'll be it. I hope you have learned something from our people, our nation. This is what we do. Around August, beginning of August, it's prime fishing season right now. Here's that little duck, whack, whack. See? He's bucking puppy all day long. All right, and that'll be it. I'm gonna get busy. Mom's looking at me. So get to work. All right. See ya. Thank you for watching.